Being prepared is the name of the game. You never know when you might find yourself without network connection or if the grid goes down. With a 12-month, $99.95 a month plan, you can get a free iSat phone too. This device is capable of making calls, sharing your position, sending text messages, and can be used as an SOS beacon. These phones can be used almost anywhere in the world. Be prepared in an emergency situation. Communication is key to survival. Contact the Satellite Phone Store for more information.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
Mark, why does the Growers Company buy Ford? Is there any particular reason for that?
Yes, we do, because we depend on a good product, and Ford has been good to us in the past. We put a lot of miles on our vehicles, and they hold up for us, Joe.
And it was a long time ago, Mark, but you're still buying Ford trucks from Alexander Ford.
We sure do, and we get the same great service even today at Alexander Ford.
Alexander Ford. We were here for you then, here for you now, and long into the future. A difference you can count on.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It is now 5 in the morning Pacific time, 6 in the morning down in La Paz, and we are getting very close to having a four-wheel car finish this race. Probably not going to be this update, but it'll be probably next update, or very close to next update at least. So thanks you guys for still tuning in. How many of you guys have been awake all night? We've been up all night. I think this is our 19th update? It is. This is our 19th hour update. So 19 hours going strong on the updates here for you guys. The race has been going on for 20 hours. So we're going to see, I think it's been 20 hours. I don't even know. Has it been 20 hours? I think so. Maybe 19 hours. I don't know. Whatever it is. Anyways, let's go look at the map. We're getting close. Hang in there, guys. We're getting close. The number 11 is still leading. Look, you can see La Paz, and I'm not even zoomed out that far. So that's a good sign when we can see the finish line and we see leaders on the screen. So we have Rob McCacker, Luke McMillan driving his truck right there. The number 11, he has 103.6 miles to go to the finish. He is in first. Then we have Tavo Vodosala with 144 miles to go. 137 miles to go. It just updated. So he's at mile 1090. And the first car was at, well, let's see. Okay, he's got 103 to go and 137. That means he is 34 miles back. So the 11 has a 34-mile physical lead over the 21 right now. Now, in order for the 21 to win, he has to finish within 5 minutes of the 11. So that's the time split we're going to be looking for at the finish. 5 minutes. Obviously, right now, Luke has that covered. So we'll see. He's still got about, what do we say, 100 miles? 103 miles to go. So this race is far from over, but we are getting close. This is the closest we've been all day because it's the latest they've been all day. See how that works? All right, so Cameron, we're going to look and see where Cameron is. His tracker is still not tracking. At 5 o'clock, 4 minutes ago, I had a good track from him, though. And let me load it in here on my Google Earth over here. I'm going to get it for you guys. Cameron was in the 16. As of a few minutes ago, he was at mile 1080. 1080. So 1080 is going to be literally just about where Tavo is. I'm telling you, it's really close with the 16 and the 21. Very, very close. Look at, okay, we can probably try to see. If I go look at my map, here's Cameron. So if we zoom out a little bit, hold on, zoom out. Come on, thing. Here we go. All right, so check it out. Here is the island. Can we move this thing out of the way? Yeah, move this. All right. So Cameron is right here. If you look at the middle of the island, he's basically just north of it a little bit, right? That's where Cameron is. Now, if we go back, the middle of the island, just north of it. He's literally same. Cameron's was right here when the 21 was literally right there, or 0 minutes ago. Cameron could almost be ahead of the 21. I don't know. He's literally on his bumper if he's not, because look, the 21 just updated, but 5 minutes ago Cameron was somewhere around here. So he is on the 21, literally on his bumper. I don't think he got around him, but it's really close. He might have. If any of you guys are down on the ground in La Paz in this area, let me know if Cameron gets around the 21, because this is definitely really close racing. Now Cameron started ahead of the 21. So like we said, he has to pass the 21, and he's got to put 2 minutes on him in order to beat the 21. So Cameron knows that, so he is going to try to get around the 21 probably, unless he wants to settle for 3rd place, which maybe he does, but I don't think so. I think he's going to want to push at the end here. So I have a feeling Cameron's really going to try to get in front of that 21 in these last 100 miles, and he knows he's got to put 2 minutes on him. So definitely something to watch at the end here. And let's see, you guys, what are you guys saying over here? Cameron, what happened to 7? Yeah, they had engine trouble. Engine trouble took out the 7. They're out of the race. Bryce Menzies got the truck to Andy McMillan in 1st place. Andy got in. He only made it about 30 miles. The engine was hurt, wasn't running well, and then they ended up only making it 30 miles and had problems, and they had to call it a race. So bummer for the number 7, but that's what happened there. And let's see, where is the first truck? Well, the first truck's right there. So the first truck is at they're 103 miles from the finish. So that's what's going on there. And then the 16, like we said, is right on the 21. Justin Lofton in the 41, he is out of the race. That means that the 4th truck on the road now is going to be Justin Matney. So Larry Rossler was running 4th for a long time, but then he actually, between our last update, he came to a stop. So the 43 was stopped for a while, and he was down for a little while, longer than a flat tire. It looked like they probably fixed something on the truck. They were up here in this mountain range, so they were right up in here, and the 43 was stopped for a while. The first time I've seen the 43 come to a stop all day, besides at a pit. So he got going again. So good news for Larry Rossler. But the 10 got around him, and the 4 got around him there. So Justin Matney is now in 4th place, and that puts Alan Impudia in 5th place, and Larry Rossler is in 6th place now. Tim Herbst is behind him in 7th, and then we have the 37L is your trophy truck legend leader, as it's been the other updates. Somebody said, are you allowed to update a TT? No, because I only got paid for one update last time, and we found out where he was. So no, we're not allowed to update them until I get another ding here on my Venmo. We're not allowed to update that truck. So no, the answer is no. All right, we're going to keep moving on. The next class is trophy truck spec. So trophy truck spec is up here in Loretto. The 238, this is your leader. This is the coastal truck. Jason Coleman is out of the truck now. He's changing out right here in, I think he changed out in Loretto. Where did he change out? I'm looking here. Coleman went to 889. Yeah, so Sean Bogdan is now in past 889. You can see they're at 936. So their final driver is in. Justin Davis has moved into 2nd place physical, and he's actually winning on time probably right now. If he's not, he's really close. So I think Justin Davis is actually your leader on corrected time. The 200 did get going again. So 200 got going again. The 228 is also going. They're right on the 200. They've caught up to the 200. So we have 1st place, 2nd place, and then 3rd and 4th place right here. I'm not sure which one started ahead. If I go look at my if I look at my starting order, Ryan Hancock started 2nd. So the 200 actually started behind 228. That means the 228 is going to have to pass them and finish ahead of them to see where they're going, to see if they're going to beat them. The other class that turned out to be a good race was Class 1. So let's pull up just the Class 1s for a minute and see what we got going on here. We have the 100 Cody Parkhouse still in front, but Brad Wilson's car is closing in on him. He's at mile 935. Parkhouse is only at 937. Only a 2-mile lead for Parkhouse right now. My voice is catching up to me after talking for 19 hours. Updates here. We're losing it. All right. 100 Cody Parkhouse, Brad Wilson. Where did they start? Let's see. Cody Parkhouse started first. Brad Wilson started 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. That means he has 3 minutes. So the 153 just has to finish within 3 minutes of the 100, and they will actually beat them on corrected time. What happened to the 168? We don't know. Their tracker, I think the 168 is up here somewhere too. Last we knew, their tracker just isn't working. So you can see the 138 is stopped over here. That's a Wilson car at 0 miles an hour. But yeah, the 168 could be somewhere up in here. I don't think they're in the lead because the 100 hasn't been stopped long enough for them to be in the lead. But they could be in third place. I don't think they're in third. I think they're going to be in fourth place right around here. So if I had to guess, I would say that the Shelby Reed car, Cody Reed car is probably somewhere around here, the 168. And let's see, what else? Don't sleep. No, don't sleep. We didn't go to sleep. I haven't been to sleep yet. No naps, no nothing. How far back is Parkhouse from Luke? Oh, he's a ways back. I mean, Parkhouse is at mile 941, and Luke was all the way down here at 11. He's like 200 miles back. Parkhouse is about 200 miles back from Luke. Did Bryce Swain get moving again? No. Bryce Swain, I mean, we'll go check on him again. I don't think he's moving for at least 3 weeks. He's going to be somewhere up here. He's definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. Like I said, there he is. He's actually did he move? No. He didn't move. He's not moving anywhere for at least 3 weeks. That truck is actually, that might be renamed. Instead of Fred's truck trail, that might be the Bryce Swaim, actually Elliott Watson truck trail instead of tractor trail, because that thing, good luck getting that thing out of there. You might just retire that truck right there. Yeah, that's not going to be fun getting that out of there. Literally, they might need a helicopter. The HP helicopters, those guys might be watching. They have a helicopter that can actually go down there and remove that truck out of there. It might cost a lot, but it probably costs less than buying a new Tisco spec truck. So it might be they might be calling the HP helicopter guys to get their Huey down there and lift that thing out of there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we have a picture of that? No, I have not seen a picture of this yet. And that is probably due to the fact that they are still sitting there themselves. There's no way in or out of there. So I guarantee you, hopefully they pack some water and they have some snacks and maybe a sleeping bag, because they're still sitting there. The only way they would have got out of there is if they hiked. I probably would have started hiking if I was them. It's not too far. It's 397 to get to the road, 402. It's really only 3 miles. I would have hiked out of there by now. So they might be out of there by now. Yeah, so that's that. What happened with the motorcycles? 1X was your winner. 5X is going to be second place, but we have to check on the penalties. Always lots of penalties in play when there's a lot of stuff. All right, here we go. We got a good update on Cameron Steele. He just passed whatever this is, just behind Tavo. I don't know why it's not showing you it's been doing this all day. It's not always showing you the mile marker. So look at that, 0 minutes ago and 0 minutes ago. That's how close they are. That's the best update we have seen all day. That shows you where the 16 is. Like I said, he's right behind the 21. That's probably 2 miles if I had to guess. Maybe 3 difference between here. Distance to check 1. I don't know why it's saying that 162. That doesn't make any sense. Distance to finish line. Yeah, I don't know. His tracker thing is not acting correctly today. But that is a good track. That's where he is right there. I don't know if he's got enough time. Doesn't have that much more time. Look at the finish is just right here. So we'll see. All right, a couple more classes, and then that's going to do it for this update. I want to save a good update for the finish here, and then we will stay live for a couple more after that. Let's look at the UTV force induction. This is getting a little bit more spread out now. We had a little closer race earlier. Phil Blurton is in the lead, and then 29.69. Brandon Sims is second. Wes Miller is third. So that is 1, 2, 3 in the Pro UTV force induction. Now the naturally aspirated, let's go look at them for a second. Yeah, we got Elias Hanna in the lead in the 1920. We have Caden Wells stopped at a pit, maybe. It looks like he's at a road. And then the 1957, Joe Bolton there. All right, one more class, and then I am going to go drink some extra water. Class 11, we have up here. Last look. We always got to check on class 11. So we have the 1111. running first, the 1145 second. Now the 1113 and the 1196 are third and fourth. They are both together. Now check it out. The cars that went and did the Fred's tractor trail, they have made it around. So good job for them. They did a little extra mileage. They didn't have to, but they've made it. The 1104 has made it around, and the 1165 has made it around. They're probably going to be surprised when they learn that all of these other cars who were actually behind them, I think all of them besides the 1111 were behind them. This car and these two were both behind them when they went and did their little extracurricular activity on the loop. They're probably thinking they're still behind them, but they're in front of them. So they might be getting a surprise when they come to the next pit and their pit says, what happened? You guys got passed by 3 or 4 cars. And they're like, no, we didn't. So that's, I guarantee you that's going to happen at their next pit. The 1174 is also still moving. And then 1188 not moving, 1156 moving. On time, let's do a time check. So they are at 4:50, and it has been not even 12 hours since, or sorry, not even 24 hours. So yeah, they're getting a little close on time, but I think they're still okay. It's really going to depend on how this next section is. This is fast because this is all highway into Bay of LA, and then a lot of this is quick. So I think that we have a good shot at having the 11s finish on time. So yes, I think we do still have a good shot at that. Look at some questions real quick here. 11 cars are making on time. Yeah, I think so. Cam is about 3 minutes back from Tavo. Physically per Jeff Lothringer at race mile 1092. There you go. Very close. Cam has to pass him to beat him, though. That's the thing. He's got to get ahead of Tavo by 2 minutes. So he's got to make up that 3 minutes, and then he's got to make up another 2 minutes. So it's going to be really tough to do that with not that far to go. You know, they only have 120 miles to go, make up 5 minutes on Tavo Vadosala. I don't know if that truck's running well. That's going to be a tough task for Cameron. Regardless, he's had a really good run. Him and Ryan Arciero have had a really good run there. So, all right. We'll be back at 6 a.m. I don't think we're not going to have a finisher by then. Rob Mac's not going to do 84 miles an hour, or Luke McMillan. So we'll come back on at 6 o'clock with your next update here on Fishgistics. So Wayne Matlock in the Pro R. Yeah, he's been in the Pro R the whole race, Dan. Where have you been? He's been in the Pro R all day. He broke a shock earlier. They were able to change it, and then he's going again. All right. So we'll see you guys back at 6 a.m. with the next update.
Shop for your rig and save big during 4-Wheel Parts Season of Savings. Save up to $350 and free installation offers on tires. Buy 3, get 1 or 2 free on select wheels by 4WP Factory and ProComp. Plus, deals up to 25% off on suspension, overland, and accessories. And don't miss on your chance to win a free 2022 Jeep Gladiator or Boxo Toolbox. Shop now at one of our 100 stores nationwide or at 4WP.com.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.